This is my follow-up video. I wanted to talk about how things have changed for me since I walked away from the Democratic Party. These are pretty exciting times for me in the sense that I'm no longer afraid. I live in a very liberal city that is San Francisco, and things are very extreme here when it comes to politics. I mean really far left, and they are everywhere. So it hasn't exactly been easy for me. In the beginning, they tried to brainwash me and turn me into one of them so that I would act like them, think like them. And job well done. I did conform. It seemed nearly impossible not to in this bubble where everybody acts the same and thinks the same. But I didn't handle it very well. I was anxious 24/7. I couldn't speak up. God forbid I disagree with them on anything. Whatever I said was somehow offensive. Just non-stop. I am so happy that I'm now part of the WalkAway movement because this is what gave me the courage to finally stand up for myself and say enough is enough. I'm a good person. I don't deserve to be treated like this. Why am I being called a racist Nazi for no reason? Those words have meaning. They don't bully me anymore because I won't let them. Of course they still try to. Of course there is still verbal abuse, emotional abuse. I've been called every name in the dictionary and not in the dictionary. And it's been happening so many times that it just doesn't affect me anymore. I've already heard it all. There's no surprises here. According to leftists, I shouldn't even be a part of the WalkAway movement because, well, I'm from Russia. And they like to say that WalkAway is run by the Russians, so I guess I just can't be here anymore. Leftists are straight up discriminating against Russians because of their nationality, and then they go ahead and tell people not to discriminate against others based on their nationality. I need a second to let the hypocrisy waft over me. And then when I disagree with leftists, they say things like, go back to Russia. What happened? I thought they liked immigrants. Or is it just the illegal ones that get to stay? I'm not going anywhere. Half of my life I spent just dreaming of being right here. I had to jump through hoops of fire to enter this country. I waited for years. I filled out the paperwork. I did the medical exams. I had to learn the entire English language when I was 18 already. Because I know what it cost me to get here, I appreciate every second in this country. Before I ever became a citizen, I already was more patriotic than all of the leftists combined. No, you go to Russia. Maybe if they went to Russia, they'd start appreciating this country a little bit. Doesn't look like they're loving it very much right now. They don't even know the things they get to have here. I'd never seen an openly gay person until I moved to America at the age of 18. I'd never seen an African American person until I met one in the airport when I landed in America. Again, I was 18. Transgender people? I had to look it up. I wasn't sure what it meant. You'll never see this in Russia. So when I moved here, I was mind blown. And leftists, looking at the very same picture, are only seeing the negative stuff. They'll only talk about racism and discrimination and racism. And did I mention discrimination? And by that, I mean you look at somebody the wrong way and that's just it. You're racist. I'd love to invite them to the country that I'm from and see how they'd survive there for a little bit with this kind of attitude. Because trust me when I tell you, they'd come back running. They'd be kissing the ground. They don't know how good they have it because they have nothing to compare it to. No way they'd be acting like this. They talk about white privilege, male privilege. Living in America is a privilege. Them being citizens of this country and all they had to do was be born, there's your privilege. You're welcome. Male privilege. I could step out right now, find any guy I choose, and just destroy his entire life. I could make up some false accusation, and that's just it. 50 years ago, he violated me. I wasn't even born 50 years ago, but it doesn't matter, it's just details. I'm a woman, and you listen to what I say. God, I hope I never have a son. The way men are treated in this society? Sick. Walk away from this madness. It's getting worse and worse. I feel like I'm in a movie and there is zombies everywhere and I'm one of the very few people trying to escape from this. It took me years to get here and I'm the most patient person you'll ever meet. So for me to lose my patience, you have to really try. Walk away from the hysteria, the intolerance, inability to have a conversation with somebody who doesn't agree with you. They actually needed therapy when conservative speakers came to town. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Speak up and walk away from this madness. I know I have no regrets. I refuse to be a part of whatever this is. Thank you and God bless.